Hi everyone, going to be a quicker video this Thursday evening than the previous videos because fortunately there wasn't much to do today, which is good. The good news is that for once, it's been a while since we haven't, actually it's been since the 4th of August, so it's been about 10 days, but we did not have any partial or complete sells on today's session, so we can go ahead and knock that out of the way. Looking at the NASDAQ, you can see that it, with the NASDAQ 100, led today, both up right around 0.50%. Volume was lower than the session before and remains below average, but it really hasn't mattered, as we keep on saying, and what really matters is how our leading stocks are acting. They are acting very well. The New York Stock Exchange, S&P 500 were also up on the day, also volume lower than the day before, but pretty much an overall solid session along with a very bullish close. Even in the Russell 2000, S&P 500, very nice close. So right now, the New York Stock Exchange, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell still remain under neutral condition. NASDAQ and NASDAQ 100 remain under a buy signal. Before we get to the new longs, I'm going to show you a few that I'm not taking that you might want to do further research on in case you want to get it now. I would like to see CLDN get more near the 50-day moving average, then consolidate sideways, then start looking at a position possibly in this one. It just has to act right. Another one I'm passing on is QCore, only because if you do the ARB math, this thing comes out to right around 90 a share, and I don't understand the validity in going long a stock that's being purchased by another company. It seems that it would be dilutive to the overall earnings. So QCore is a pass, but if QCore runs, you know, okay, I'm going to miss it, but it is an option for you if you do believe that I believe it's like 10.8 days is the short interest in it according to MarketSmith. Also, IBN, India, and China obviously are the new leading markets. Their stock markets continue to look really strong. ICICI Bank Limited is breaking out of a very tight flat base pattern, pocket pivot point signal. Not taking this as a new long position. Going to probably regret it because this came out of my perfect speculator scan, but it is being thrown out there for everyone. Also, Hewlett Packard is starting to break out of its consolidation. It hasn't yet, but it's starting to with the bounce off the 50-day moving average. It has earnings coming up, though, so it makes it kind of a dangerous play. And then VMW, I'm going to probably regret. However, I might still go long if after I take all these buy stops I do decide to take tonight, which I haven't finalized yet. I'll post that on the new positions page when I do. We'll see if we have any cash left, and that'll lead us to our new longs before we go over the buy stops. AAP, Advanced Auto Parts, gapped up on very strong volume, surge and bop over the 50-day moving average. This kind of looks like a similar like AER move. It's a little bit more volatile than AER, but you saw what that stock has done 2 days since that signal, being up nearly 4%. So it kind of looks like the same situation here. Overall, the industry looks good. I think THRM is also, yeah, auto parts, you know, so that one looks good. It was mentioned in the chat room today by another very intelligent trader, so we are kind of watching these stocks. AAP, because it is in my CanSlim scan, it's a high price stock. This is going to be a 5% position. Why not a 10%? Because remember the volume in the overall market. Is it above average? No. Okay, there you go. That's why. Or else it would be. And then the other one is AVGO. This one triggered not only in my CanSlim scan, but it also triggered in my Perfect Speculator scan, which is a scan created on the fictional character Boyd Hunt in the book The Perfect Speculator. It is my #1 scan for producing the biggest winning stocks, the best performers. They all are in this scan overall compared to the losers. It's by far the top scan. It's called the Perfect Speculator scan. If you got Telechart, you can go through there and look at the stocks each night. You'll see a lot of them are also in the CanSlim scan too, so they're high quality. But AVGO is also a 5% position. Another positive for this one, besides its huge earnings, sales, and margin growth, is it's a Singapore company. It is not America-based, so it's a Southeast Asia company, which means that a lot of economic macro factors are in its favor. So that's also a 5% position. The one buy stop I know for a fact I'm putting on tonight is NTCT. This thing is about as coiled sideways in a flat base pattern as you can get. Buys are going to probably be slightly above the 44.61 level, I would assume. I'm going to go into the intraday charts and kind of try to see if I can't cheat a little bit. And then also, there's a few others. PII, I'm not sure if I am or not. FARO, you can see how tight these are trading. URI, this one is also in the Perfect Speculator scan. So this one, more than likely, might even just go straight up long this. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to take a couple more hours to digest through my head before I make a final decision. NYLD is another one that you could put a buy stop on. This is in my perfect speculator scan. And then other potential ones, Costco, not really sure about that one. Mike Krell is another one. Charles Schwab is another one, tightening up right here. And then FDO, Family Dollar Store, is also another one getting very, very tight here. And I want to show some small cap previous earning winners that continue to look absolutely amazing. Like I said, this is another indication that this market might rally, is that these earnings winners haven't failed. SAAS, MNDO, Jamba, and then LRAD. Look at LRAD. I mean, this is continuation. And then something we're not used to seeing. Look at Plug following through. Look at FCell following through. And then also look at Biofuel following through. Man, we even got these speculative stocks moving. So this looks like we could get a pretty nice run here. However, am I ready in case everything doesn't work out? Absolutely, and you should be too. So make sure you have your hard sell stops on the book. Do not let any gains that have lasted for more than 2 weeks ever turn into a loss. Hard sell stops at break even, and make sure you cut your losses fast if stocks don't move higher today. Remember DTLK, I said it's only looking better and better, and boom, there you go. Looks absolutely fantastic still. Could still break out. You could still set another buy stop if you want, but still we had to pare it back a little bit just because it wasn't moving higher. Knew we'd probably regret it, but you still, better safe than sorry in this market. Aloha.